Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 19 Ultimate Team. It's episode number 56. In the previous episode, we ended up getting 3 Rage Quit wins, one of them being an extremely uneven matchup. The guy could not even touch Todd Gurley, and you know how OP that card is against really good teams, so going against a very underpowered team, it was too easy. But anyway, 3 Rage Quit wins move us to 6-0 on the season. We are going for the undefeated season in this episode. One thing I did want to say, you guys are seeing this video on Saturday morning. Yesterday on Friday, they did release apparently a shit ton of new cards. They haven't been released yet. It's been like 4 a.m. when I'm recording this video, but they're apparently going to release a bunch of new cards. It's kind of like the road to the playoffs that they used to do, like just a bunch of new players being added apparently. But like I said, for me, I have not seen them yet. They have not been released. When this video is out, obviously that promo is in full swing. I may have already streamed by now, but I am planning to stream this weekend, either today, tomorrow, or Sunday. I am definitely planning to stream this weekend because I feel like I've been slacking there, but the videos, I feel like I've been keeping up, man. I've been dropping episodes every single day, so hopefully that has made up for it in a sense. So, moving on to this game, man, kind of getting past that, I just want to let you guys know where things are at. And, I do try to record some videos ahead of time, so if the commentary seems off with the content that's out, that's why. But I'm sure you guys expect that to happen. Is right here, Stephon Gilmore, man. I cannot say enough how good this card is. Stephon Gilmore has played like an absolute beast. He seems like he's gotten better and better ever since I've had him, and I think I'm going to invest in getting his power-up card, or getting it to a 96 overall, because I want that card as good as I can get him, man. He plays so damn good. But anyway, after that Stephon Gilmore pick, we do get the ball at like the 30 or 40 yard line or something like that. 3rd and 1, we do end up getting the first down. This guy did end up stopping us on 2nd and inches, but I end up just pounding the ball down your fucking throat on like 2nd and 3rd and short. I really don't care, man. Like, if you stop me on 2nd and inches and 3rd and 1, honestly, in my opinion, you deserve to stop me. So I'll just take my field goal in that case. So if that guy would have stopped me, I would have taken my field goal. But luckily, Todd Gurley does end up getting it still, by a very thin margin. But at this point, 2nd and goal at the 5 yard line. We are trying to rush this in. I believe I turned my offensive line to aggressive. So hopefully there's no penalties. As Todd Gurley, he just spins out about 5 people running to the sideline. I don't know. Everybody's running at an angle, and he just makes all of them stop dead in their tracks. And he's in for 6 as we do make the extra point to go up 7-0 in the 2nd quarter. So this dude comes out running a toss play to Barry Sanders. Actually, I think the second time in like 2 or 3 episodes that we've actually seen Barry Sanders. A lot of people don't use him, or I guess he's just not as heavily used as a lot of other cards, because I think he's a limited card, if I'm not mistaken, maybe not. But I know that Barry Sanders, he's fast, and he's really tough to stop sometimes. But luckily right here, Jamal Adams, Barry Sanders ain't no match for Jamal Adams. I'm sorry. That card plays way too good. He's the best safety in the game. I said it. He's better than 99s. I don't give a fuck. Jamal Adams is a beast. I really want to get that Team of the Year Jamal Adams, but he's like 550K. It's like, man, is it really worth that much for a safety? Especially, like, I already made a bad investment at safety at one point getting Cam Chan, so I don't want to do that again. I think that was Jamal Adams that just dropped a pick, unfortunately. But 1st and 10, we don't drop that one. As Sean Taylor, just throw it at me, man. Why the fuck not? We do end up getting the user pick. And that was too easy. The guy just kind of lobbed it up. I could see what he was trying to do. I think he was just trying to lob it over me, but instead it just kind of led right into where I was. I don't know what he was doing. But 2nd and 10, rolling out with Otto Graham. Looking for somebody. We find, oh boy, that was really close. We find Doug, but unfortunately the throw is just a little bit off. I can't really expect him to make that throw. But right here, we tried to go to Jerry. Unfortunately, he does not make that catch, as it ends up getting batted away by a flying linebacker. I don't know who that was, but he went all out to fucking bat that ball down, so respect to him. But anyway, 4th and 10, we do have to go ahead and punt the ball. Luckily, we do end up containing this. He was really close to getting to the edge on that. Luckily, we were able to tackle him with Rod Woodson. That could have been bad. But 1st and 10, this dude does try to go ahead and drop back and pass with Steve Young. Instead, he gets sacked by Frank Clark. That was too easy. 2nd and 23. That was also too easy. Just throw it at me, man. Why the fuck not? 2-time. Bobby Wagner ends up coming up with that one. I make a bad spin move. I'm so bad at reading lanes on like picks, like to go to the end zone. I'm always worried about just the camera flipping and making sure I'm going the right way. Never make the right read. I always think I have a pick 6 though that I just miss. Anyway, moving on to 2nd and 8 from the 17 yard line. 15 seconds left, rolling out with Otto Graham. We do end up finding Franco Harris. Don't really get much. I didn't really expect much right there. We're kind of content with taking our field goal at this point. Just don't want to make a dumb read in the red zone and, throw a pick or something. But, there's really nothing we can do from the 15 with 7 seconds left. So, you know what? We end up just throwing it away when there was pressure, and we take our field goal pretty happy with it, honestly. He ends up running the ball one more time. I end up just coming out and man up 3 deep and honestly just playing like a contain with my linebacker if they don't end up stopping him. Because I'm always scared of somebody running a post before half. That's what I used to always get beat on. And in episodes, it was like, it happened a lot. I used to always get scored on before half. It used to be a trend. This year, not so much, as Todd Gurley breaks it to the outside, and that is just pure speed, man, as there is so much green in front of him, and he ends up dancing his way into the end zone and kicks the door open and says, "Bitch, I'm here." That may have been a little extreme, but you know what? You know what I mean, man. Todd Gurley, that card is just, he's fast as hell, man. I want to get him powered up as well. I would love to get like a legit golden 99 on the team. That would be fucking awesome. I mean, if we end up getting that, that'd be badass. But, you know, it does cost a lot to get Todd Gurley up to a 99 overall. I don't know if it's completely worth it for that card. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not a priority. It's probably going to cost a lot. But 17-0 at this point. Obviously, we do have this game in hand. This guy's not really doing much, but he finally does start to put together a drive right here. At the 15-yard line, Steve Young finally starting to make some passes. Steps up, fires a dot. It was a quick dot, but he ends up finding... Is that Doug Baldwin? I don't know if that's Doug Baldwin. That looked like a kind of a tall Doug Baldwin. I mean, I'm the only person that seems to use Doug Baldwin. I don't see many other people using him. Is right here. First and goal gets batted down. Second and goal decides to run with Ricky Williams. Nothing doing right there. I think we have our pass rush on aggressive, so he's really not going anywhere. Third and goal. He does actually end up getting to the 1-yard line, so fourth and goal is really like kind of whatever he can do, whatever he wanted to do. He goes with a sneak and gets completely stuffed. He ended up just shoving his head into his center's ass and getting completely stuffed. I mean, that was almost butt fumbled 2.0, but instead it was just head up ass 1.0. I mean, that was the first time I've ever seen something like that. But you know what? 2nd and 10, we do end up trying to run. That was horrible commentating, my bad. 3rd and 7, we do end up trying to find George Kittle. Unfortunately, he cannot make the catch. That was just a dumb read. But 4th and 7, we end up rolling out to the right. I just go for it because we're up by 3 scores, and I wanted to go for it, and I was honestly confident that we could get it, and then immediately I regretted it. So, you know what? We end up putting him back on the goal line. That was another thing. I didn't think this dude could score from the goal line. I really didn't think that he could score. So, you know, we kind of just went with that, you know, went for it, and we didn't get it. And, you know, sure enough, 3rd and goal, he cannot do anything, man. Steve Young fires a dot to the back of the end zone. Unfortunately for him, it is dropped by Randy Moss, and he has to settle for his field goal, which is fine with me. You know, with a quarter and 40 seconds left, honestly, that was worth the risk for me. Even if, like I said, you know, I kind of regretted going for it, but I'm not really too worried about it because it was either we'd be up by 14 or we'd be up by 10. So, you know, not really too worried about it. We give up our 10 rushes for 108 yards and 2 TDs for Todd Gurley. Just trying to run this clock out, man. 1st and 15. I'm not sure what kind of penalty we got. I don't know. Something. 2nd and 7, we end up running the ball behind Larry Allen, and unfortunately, George Kittle ends up getting a holding call. I thought it was going to be Larry Allen because he looked like he bullied somebody, but you know what? It was George Kittle, which actually makes more sense. 2nd and 17, we end up running it for about 5, and then on 3rd and 13, we need this play to go ahead and ice the game, and we do. We get it to Jerry Rice on the in route. Doesn't really ice the game, but it basically forces this dude to waste all of his timeouts and make it pretty much impossible for a comeback. But this guy really doesn't even get a chance to use his timeouts, as on 2nd and 11, we end up finding Franco Harris, which almost seals it. We actually only need 1 more first down, but up by 2 scores, this game is pretty much iced. You know, Todd Gurley, we end up running the toss because he was really blitzing up the middle. 2nd and 4, we end up running again as Todd Gurley just breaking through, never stumble, ends up getting us a couple extra yards. 1st and goal, we end up running once again. This guy's not really calling his timeouts. Actually, well, spoke too soon. So he ends up calling 1, and on 2nd and goal, I decide to pass. I don't know why. I guess I just wanted to. As I end up passing again. I guess I was just pissed. As we end up firing a touchdown to Doug Baldwin. I don't even remember doing this. I thought I just ran the clock out. But we end up throwing a touchdown to Doug. I guess just to rub it in. I'm an asshole sometimes. But you know what? If you want to call timeouts when the game's completely over, don't be mad when I pass it a couple extra times on you. So you know what? He ends up conceding. We do end up winning 23-3, and that does complete the undefeated season. Not the undefeated season, the undefeated regular season. We still got to win the Super Bowl to go ahead and get the undefeated season. But you know what? We end up getting $20K for winning 10 games. I guess. I don't know what that was. That wasn't anything to do with the seasons, I don't think. But you guys can see the rewards if you want. I do go ahead and show the season and kind of our record and how we got there. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Like I said, I'm just going to kind of let this run and show you guys what we got from this stuff. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I'm out. Peace. She say she in love, but I doubt that.